Hello everyone. Welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to take you on a journey into one of the Amazon's most mysterious natural wonders. Today, we'll explore the fascinating story of the boiling river, also known as the Shanay Timpishka. This is a place where waters reach incredible temperatures, seemingly defying nature. We'll look into ancient legends, scientific theories, and the real stories behind this enigmatic river. So, stay with me as we uncover the secrets of the boiling river and its intriguing mysteries. Imagine venturing into the heart of the Amazon rainforest, where an incredible natural phenomenon unfolds right before your eyes. This is the Shanay Timpishka, also known as the boiling river. It's truly a marvel of nature, showcasing one of the most extraordinary thermal features on Earth. What makes it so fascinating is that the water here can reach temperatures between 95 and 110 degrees Celsius. That's nearly boiling. And what's really intriguing is that there's no nearby volcanic activity to explain these high temperatures, which adds an element of mystery. Despite its remote location and the steam rising from its waters, the river continues to puzzle scientists and captivate visitors alike. It's a perfect example of how nature can surprise us with phenomena that challenge our understanding and inspire curiosity about the Earth's hidden wonders. This incredible river not only highlights the incredible diversity of the Amazon, but also reminds us of the many mysteries still waiting to be uncovered in our natural world. The boiling river is situated deep within the Amazon rainforest, specifically in the Huánuco region of Peru. It's a fascinating part of the ecosystem because it's a tributary of the Pachatia River, which means it feeds into a larger water system. This location places it right in the heart of one of the most diverse and complex ecosystems on Earth, making it a truly unique natural feature. When we look at its size, the river is quite impressive. It stretches about 6.4 kilometers through the jungle, which might not sound like a lot, but in that remote environment, it's significant. The river can be up to 30 meters wide at certain points, and it reaches depths of around 4.5 meters. These dimensions contribute to its remarkable presence within the lush landscape. The area's remoteness plays a big role in maintaining its special qualities. Being deep within the rainforest means it's relatively untouched by human activity, which helps preserve its natural state. This seclusion adds to the river's mystique, making it stand out even more against the dense, vibrant surroundings. Overall, this remote, uniquely sized river underscores the incredible diversity and untouched beauty of the Amazon rainforest, something that's central to understanding the importance of preserving these natural wonders. Now, let's take a closer look at the scientific explanation behind this extraordinary river. The key factor here is the fault system beneath the forest floor. What's fascinating is that the river's intense heat isn't coming from a volcano or anything like that, but rather from geothermal activity along this fault line. Essentially, the fault acts like a conduit, allowing hot water from deep underground to rise to the surface through cracks in the Earth's crust. This process starts with groundwater seeping deep into the Earth, where it gets superheated by the geothermal energy stored beneath. Once heated, this water doesn't stay put. It rises back up through the faults, carrying that extreme temperature with it. That's what keeps the river boiling and so unique. What really makes this case intriguing is that, unlike many geothermal sites, there are no active volcanoes within 700 kilometers of here. So, this challenges our usual understanding, because typically, such intense geothermal activity is linked to volcanic activity. Instead, in this case, it's the fault system itself that's creating this extraordinary phenomenon, which ties into the broader theme of how geological features can produce surprising natural wonders. Now, moving on to the cultural and spiritual significance of the boiling river. For the indigenous Ashaninka people, this river is far more than just a fascinating natural feature. It holds deep spiritual meaning and cultural importance that's been woven into their way of life for generations. Local shamans believe that the river was actually created by Yakumama, who is seen as the spirit of a giant serpent. According to their legends, this mighty serpent's breath heats the water, which explains why the river is naturally so hot. The name itself, meaning heated by the sun's fire, reflects this powerful spiritual connection. These beliefs aren't just stories. They play a crucial role in how the Ashaninka view and treat the river. Their spiritual ties help preserve its sanctity, which, in turn, supports conservation efforts. It's a beautiful example of how cultural heritage and natural preservation can go hand in hand, ensuring that both the environment and the cultural practices associated with it are protected for future generations. So, the river isn't just a geological wonder. It's a vital part of the community's identity and spiritual life, reminding us of the deep connections between nature and culture. Let's take a closer look at the remarkable temperature profile of the boiling river. At its hottest, the river has recorded a temperature of 99.1 degrees Celsius, which is about 210 degrees Fahrenheit. To put that into perspective, that's hot enough to cause degree burns in just seconds. This extreme heat is one of the defining features of this unique environment. Now, throughout its course, the temperature fluctuates between about 45 and 95 degrees Celsius. This creates distinct thermal zones along the river, each with different ecological impacts. The variation influences the types of organisms that can survive in or near these zones, shaping the entire ecosystem. The entire stretch of this thermal activity spans roughly 6.4 kilometers. And what's truly striking is that most of this length maintains temperatures beyond what most aquatic life can tolerate. This means that the river isn't just hot in one spot, it's consistently extreme along its course. Because of these intense temperatures, the river essentially becomes a place where conventional aquatic life can't survive. In fact, if an animal accidentally falls into the deeper, hotter sections, it can be cooked within minutes. Researchers and local guides have observed this phenomenon firsthand, which underscores just how extraordinary and dangerous this environment really is. As we look at the environmental impact of this heat, one of the most striking things is how it changes the vegetation along the river's banks. The intense heat actually creates a sort of microclimate, kind of a small, unique environment, where the vegetation is less dense than in the surrounding rainforest. It's fascinating because certain plant species have adapted specifically to thrive under these unusual thermal conditions, showcasing nature's incredible resilience. Moving on, this heat also affects biodiversity. Near the hottest parts of the river, we see a decrease in both tree species diversity and wildlife populations. This leads to the formation of distinct ecological zones that differ quite a bit from the typical Amazonian biodiversity patterns we're used to. It's a clear reminder of how sensitive ecosystems are to temperature changes. And finally, the way the forest adapts to these extreme conditions offers us valuable insights. These areas serve as natural laboratories, helping us understand how ecosystems might respond to the increasing temperatures driven by climate change. By studying these adaptations, we can better grasp the resilience and vulnerabilities of rainforest ecosystems in a warming world. Overall, these changes highlight how the environment is dynamic and constantly evolving, especially under the influence of extreme heat. It's a powerful example of nature's adaptability and a reminder of the importance of understanding these processes as we look toward the future. Now, let's talk about the conservation and research efforts surrounding the boiling river. The exploration of this incredible natural wonder was led by Andrés Russo, a dedicated geoscientist who really brought international attention to it. His research has been crucial in documenting the river's unique properties and in advocating for its protection. But it's not just about understanding the science. These efforts also focus on safeguarding the land rights of the indigenous Ashaninka people. Preserving their cultural heritage is just as important as protecting the environment itself. There are ongoing campaigns to designate the area as a national monument and a forest reserve. These initiatives are vital because they help prevent deforestation and development that could threaten both the ecosystem and the sacred sites for local communities. Overall, these conservation efforts highlight how protecting this extraordinary place is a collective responsibility, one that involves respecting both the natural environment and the cultural identities intertwined with it. This slide highlights why the boiling river is truly a natural wonder worth protecting. First, it's a scientific treasure. an incredible geothermal anomaly that offers us unique insights into Earth's geological processes. Studying it helps us understand how our planet's internal heat shapes the surface and supports extremophile ecosystems that thrive in these extreme conditions. But beyond its scientific value, the river also holds deep cultural significance. For indigenous communities, it's more than just a hot spring. It embodies their ancient spiritual beliefs and traditional knowledge. Preserving this site means respecting and safeguarding their cultural heritage, which is just as important as the scientific insights. Unfortunately, the boiling river faces serious threats. Increasing deforestation, illegal logging, and ongoing development pressures are putting its delicate ecosystem at risk. These activities not only threaten the environment, but also endanger the indigenous communities who have stewarded this land for generations. That's why collaborative protection is so crucial. Ensuring the future of Shanay Timpishka requires a partnership. Scientists, indigenous peoples, conservation organizations, and government agencies all working hand in hand. Only through this collective effort can we truly preserve this extraordinary place. Ultimately, the boiling river is a testament to nature's incredible diversity and the mysteries that still remain on Earth. Protecting it isn't just about saving a geological feature. It's about safeguarding a cultural legacy and ecological knowledge that enriches our understanding of the natural world. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button. That really helps us out and lets us know you liked the content. Sharing this with your friends is also a great way to spread the word about these incredible stories and mysteries, because the more people who see it, the more our community can grow. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Untold and Unexplored, so you never miss out on future adventures and hidden mysteries from around the world. Your support truly keeps us going and motivates us to bring you even more fascinating content. Thanks again for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next adventure.